Hey, welcome. It's another episode of MenchacaChannel, inspiration, motivation, and kingdom principles. And I am Ron Menchaca, and I'm just wanting to share this short video with you, hopefully to inspire you to do better in your life, just as I am working each and every day to be better. Now, understanding principles in our lives helps us grow, as well as getting around people that know more than us, mentors and stuff like that will help us grow. And we have to consider the end result of a thing, because if you're in this life and you're alive, your gifting and talents and purpose in life is not over. You got things to do. And I'm telling you, one of the richest places on this earth is the cemetery, because there's songs that never got produced there. There's talents that never got produced and never got developed. And we weren't able to see those talents. They died there with the person who died and got placed in that cemetery. So if you were to stroll through a cemetery, man, the songs that were never heard, the messages that never came out of there, the greatness that never came out of there, simply because something in their life prevented them from exposing the greatness that they have on the inside of them. And each and every one of you on the other side of this camera right now has greatness on the inside. And our job is to develop that, to discover it, to develop it, and then deploy it to the world to where you can be wealthy in that aspect. Now, today I want to talk to you about seeds. Seeds are very important. They have the fruit within them. And I'm telling you, if I'm always speaking about greatness, it's because you have it on the inside of you, just like the seed. Now, if you take an acorn and you set it on a tile floor for the next 50 years, it will produce absolutely nothing. But you know very well that that same acorn, man, placed in the right environment, will make a big difference, and that will begin to germinate and start to grow, and that will be able to produce thousands of acorns just because it was put in the soil where it needed to go. Now, if I'm talking about seeds to you, all I'm trying to reference here and get you to understand is that you have seeds within you, and that greatness that's on the inside, you definitely have to discover what that is in life, and then develop it in your life. And that can take some time. But after you develop it, man, you put it together, and no one can do that thing just like you. And then guess what? You deploy it to the world. And now you are in a good spot in your life, because you're not only have the fulfillment of exposing your greatness, but people are benefiting from your wisdom and your knowledge and everything. The problem is you got to make sure that your acorn seed or your gifting is not on the tile floor, not in the right environment. Now, I know I said this before in one of those videos on MenchacaChannel about nature. It's an amazing thing, because if you study even the fish, man, when they are born, right? Fish don't go to swim school. They have swim inside of them. It's part of their nature. It's part of who they are. Birds, they don't go to flight school. They have flight in them. And it's an amazing thing to think of these things, because what is the greatness that you have within you? What comes naturally to you that maybe I can't do? Maybe the next person you wouldn't even think of that, but that's your gifting. What is it that you do that you can begin to develop that thing and discover and develop it and deploy it? If we would take the initiative to really hone in on our gifting here that we have on this earth, man, it's gonna bring wealth to your life. Your life is gonna be better on all kinds of levels. So think about not only your gifting. Now, we talked about the seed being on a tile floor instead of in the ground where it should be. Your environment has everything to do with your growth. With the people, it's the people you surround yourself with. Are they aiding you in your success, in your visions, in your goals? Are they helping you, or are they hurting you? Are they the ones that are telling you, hey, you know what, you're never gonna make it in that realm? I mean, it's a nice story, and I really like the energy you're giving to it, but it's just not you. How do you know what is me and what is not me. I can tell you the truth that adults have this problem with kids. Now, when kids are growing up, man, they have an amazing imagination, man. You ask a young kid what he wants to be. I want to be a firefighter. I want to be the president. They have big dreams. And here comes that adult, man, and just puts water on that flame right there. Ah, come on, man, be realistic. Are you serious? You're not gonna be no firefighter. What? You're gonna get burnt. What are you talking about? You want to get in a safe job. You want to get, and that is the problem. We take away the dreams and the ambitions that we have. People are always robbing you of your mentality, of the things that you want to do, because they don't see themselves doing that. Well, maybe it's because it's not their gifting. Maybe they need to realize and focus and stay in their own lane and find out what it is that they're doing. You know, I tell my kids all the time, I want you to be better than us. I want you to do so much more, because I have done that with my own family. I was raised right in a Christian home, but there are some things that I had to adjust in my life if I want to take my kids to the next level. And I'm hoping that they will do that with my grandkids one day. They will take it to a whole nother level. And I'm telling you, when you get into the presence of millionaires and you get in the presence of, they just think differently. They just act differently. They don't have time to be messing around with things that don't matter. And that's our problem, is that we are stuck on the tile floor with an acorn as a seed, and we're never going to germinate. We're never going to produce anything well, simply because we're in the wrong environment. So watch your environment and watch. If you go ahead and put your seed, your gifting in good soil, people who are going to come along and say, dude, whatever you're working on, I know that you can do it. I know if anybody can pull it off, it's you. Man, I can see you doing this thing. I can see, man, those are the people you need around you. So you have to watch your inner circle, watch those people, and just, it's an amazing thing, because people are hanging around you out of comfort and convenience. But the moment you get to busy with life, then you're going to see who drops off, and you're going to see who's going to be your motivator or going to be frustrated because you're not hanging out with them no more. You're not doing the same things they're doing. And I'm telling you, the gifting that you have on the inside is an amazing thing. And I want you to keep that in mind on this MenchacaChannel episode. Hey, thanks for watching this episode of MenchacaChannel, where inspiration, motivation, and kingdom principles is what we do. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and ring that bell so you can get another episode of MenchacaChannel. And for all of you who are supporting MenchacaChannel through Cash App and Venmo, and you know, it's an amazing thing that you're allowing us through those means to do what we do. Hey, until next time.